I'm Ashley. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we'll explore how edge server innovation is reshaping industrial AI, helping industries scale intelligence autonomous operations like never before. It's our honor to have two distinguished speakers join our discussion. First, we have Dr. CK Lee from NVIDIA. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is CK. It's nice to share with you what NVIDIA want to do in the edge server. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being here. And second, we are joined by Benson Lee from Advantech. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. This is Benson Lee from Advantech. Great to be here. So excited to share with you how to scale industrial AI. Thank you.
Thank you, Benson. Thank you too for joining us today. The topic is really interesting. And let's get started with the first questions. We would like to talk about the background of industrial AI first. So this question is for CK. From your perspective, what was holding industrial AI back before edge server innovation really took off?
Okay, in my perspective, in the past 10 years, in the AI field, the model becomes larger and larger, and the application becomes various. So for the difficulty for the edge AI is it's hard to have a device can accommodate the small model and the bigger model. And even right now, we have a large language model. Right? If you install a server maybe 5 years or 10 years ago, it cannot run large language model right now. So the challenge is the AI evolving so fast. So originally we are using the cloud computing because the cloud we have a various device. So you can have a latest server on the cloud. So any application for the image classification, image segmentation, or even large language model, we can run it on the cloud. So that's a previous challenge in the industrial AI. Yeah.
Thank you, CK, for sharing your viewpoints. And Benson, from the customer side, what else stood in the way?
Yes. So right now, I would say the biggest blocker right now is what we call a system fragmentation. Because in many factories, we have a lot of legacy systems, sensors, and it's hard for those systems to talk together. But the good thing is now Advantech offer a unified edge server architecture. We can bridge all the different systems and sensors together in one uniform way. So this way we can overcome the barrier and scale the industrial AI.
Thank you, Benson. And everyone, maybe you're now hearing screaming because Jensen is just walking by at the Computex. So that's okay. We discuss further. Okay, we still our discussion. Okay, Benson, we are also curious about the key difference between edge servers and the commercial servers. Can you give us your viewpoint about their difference?
Okay, so actually the edge AI server is often installed at the source of the data. And therefore, it has to accommodate real-time data, and it has to be very reliable. And often it works in, for example, a rugged, a more tough environment. So it has to be compact, ruggedized, and also continuous 24/7 operation. So this is often very different from a data center server, where you install in a controlled environment, which is air conditioned, and so that's a key difference.
Thank you, Benson. So it's clear that industrial AI is really important in the AI era. And we're also curious about that. We can see the infrastructure is catching up. So the next question is for CK. What's driving the growing demand for edge-based industrial AI today? What's the drive momentum?
Okay, originally in the previous year, the driving edge AI is based on the predictive AI. Like we predict there's a defect or no defect, or it's the cancer or not cancer. So originally, predictive AI is the first part of the driving force of AI. But however, after 22, after the ChatGPT come out, the driving force for the edge AI becomes a large language model. So we call that generative AI. Right now, we know that generative AI is just like an AI agent. You can communicate with the large language model. And we are working on the AI agent, which means that the AI, generative AI like ChatGPT, we can communicate with him. And it can leverage some other tools like online search, or it can call another predictive AI. So right now, the following driving demand is AI agent. The AI cooperate with other AI together to complete some mission. So that's the next part of the driving force of AI.
Wow, so cool. So agentic AI is the key, right? And Benson, anything to add?
Yes. So I think another factor that we see, right, is what we call flexibility and scalability. Because when the customers are trying to deploy a system, they want to start small, but be able to add a new capability later on, so they can maximize their return on investment. And so this is very important for them to have the flexibility to add on, and to address a different AI load. And also later on to scale the system so they can deal with a more demanding AI workload. Thank you.
Thank you, Benson. It sounds like really promising. Industrial AI is really important in AI era, but we're curious about that. What's standing in the way, CK? And what are the main challenges companies face when trying to scale AI at the edge?
Okay, I think right now everyone want to adopt a AI agent, and however the computing power originally, if you have a company, you will build an edge server to implement your first AI agent. However, when your company, the business grow up and up, you need to install the second edge server, the third one. So when you have maybe tens or thousands edge server, how you manage so many different servers? That's really a challenge when your business growing up. So NVIDIA provides some software toolkit can make you easily manage it. For example, like the predictive AI, it does not require much computing power. You can leverage the old server, the previous level of server. And if you want to adopt some advanced AI, you can you can recall the new server. So the management system can make the enterprise easily control all your computing resources.
Wow, so management of agentic AI is really a challenge for enterprises today, and is so happy to hear that NVIDIA has solutions. Great. And we also want to know about Benson's viewpoint of these questions.
Okay, so I think we just mentioned about the scalability, right? So, in the future, because the AI is moving so fast, and sometimes, it's difficult to predict what's coming next. So a company, needs to adopt the infrastructure that can be flexible in addressing different AI workloads. Because now, I think the originally start with a perceptive AI, where the vision application is a main use. And then all of a sudden this year is all about generative AI, and then agentic AI, and even physical AI. So which requires even tens, hundreds, or even thousands of AI workloads. So I think that's why we work with NVIDIA as a partner, because they have a really scalable computation GPU architecture, which can take the scalability to the next level. And so a company like Advantech, right, working with NVIDIA, we can provide customer really architecture that can be flexible, scalable, and provide the best ROI.
Thank you, Benson. And we'd like to know more about use cases in the industrial AI space. So can you share with us the success stories of industrial cases that with your clients? CK first.
Yeah. Recently, I'm working with the financial service industry. So in Taiwan, we in the last 3 months, we cooperate with the Cathay, 国泰金控, and another company is Yushan. So we try to make them adopt NVIDIA SDK, the AI agent SDK. We have a SDK which name is Blueprints, NVIDIA Blueprints. That has a lot of AI agent examples. So, for example, we have a RAG, multi-PDF data extractor from AI agent. The function is that, have you tried the ChatGPT? As any one of you pay $30 US to buy the
Yes, me.
yeah, okay. The ChatGPT has a function. If you pay, there's a deep research function. It can collect a lot of online data to make a very good report. So, for example, like the Cathay asked me that, should I build the edge server or the local server, or just using the Google Cloud or AWS? What's the ROI? How do I choose local or cloud? So I just asked the ChatGPT to ask him that. My customer asked me, should I choose the on-premise solution or cloud solution? So can you give me some analysis to find? So the ChatGPT search so many websites. So if I do that, I need to take maybe 3 days or 5 days to collect all the data, to survey all the documentation, and figure out the final report. However, ChatGPT take only 11 minutes to collect all the data and give me a comprehensive report. So I learned that if the GPU utilization can reach 33% across the time, it will be much efficient to build a local server, because the cloud computing is very expensive. So if you can make your AI agent service, so build some like your bank customer service agent. So the average utilization reach 33%. So that can cost break even. Yeah, the cost can break even. So right now we are trying to make the financial service company can adopt our solution using the AI blueprints. And right now we're trying to we have a new function, new AI agent. We call that AIQ. That's really similar with the ChatGPT function, deep research. However, it can not only do online research, it can also leverage your enterprise internal data. Like Eason or Cathay, they have a lot of financial analysis report that's inside their company. They did not release to outside. So you can, if you adopt AIQ, the function is that combine online search and also your internal data, not only text and some SQL database or some video or even audio. Your every meeting that the audio are recorded. So you can the AI can collect all the information to give you a final report. That's AIQ. So right now we are encouraging them to adopt the new technology of AI, NVIDIA create. Yeah.
Thank you, CK. It's really important for enterprises because they can keep their privacy, right? It's really important. And Benson, how about your viewpoint? Can you share some examples or use cases from Advantech's point of view?
Sure. Yeah, I have one interesting use of edge AI. So, for example, we often take medical examinations every year, right? So when you get the report back, you see a lot of numbers, right? But you don't know exactly what it means. So sometimes you see some of the list goes to red. You know it's bad. But how bad? And what kind, what kind of symptom, right? Will it cause, or how to prevent it, right? You have no idea, and you often have to go back to see the doctor. But now with one of our customer, right, is now using Edge AI, and they train their own database, right, with your medical data, and also they have a kind of like an online doctor, right, that can sift through the data, and then if you ask them, what these indicators means, it can answer you. It can tell you how to eat right and how to prevent it. And because these data are confidential in nature, right? It's a personal data. So currently they don't go to cloud. So they host the entire database, in the large language model, also on premise. And this way you get the best of both worlds, right? You get the medical grade advice, but in privacy that you can use your mobile phone to access. And I think that's a really good use case.
Thank you, Benson. And let's look ahead. How will edge server architecture continue to evolve? CK, can you share with us your perspective?
For the edge server, we have a portable device, like just like a small computer. We call that a jet sensor. I believe that Advantech integrate that small computer into your product. So that is one solution. That's really good for the real-time processing. So I believe that many medical instruments integrate that jet sensor into their medical product. And another one is a Blackwell edge server. So if the computing power needs higher, like just like a large language model, you want to build an AI agent service. Maybe the jet sensor is not, the computing power is not enough. So you need the edge servers, like using Blackwell, you can implement a lot of different AI agents, just like the AIQ I just mentioned. You can build many AIQ. Some AIQ that can code maybe a financial analysis database, and some AIQ can code maybe medical data, or some like maybe TSMC, they can code some semiconductor manufacturing database. So for the edge server involving, it's based on the technology. So right now it's the AI agent edge. The next one is the physical AI. What does the physical AI mean? That it comes the robotics. You can imagine that if a robot, you can download the ChatGPT-like AI model into the chatbot, into the robot. The robot can communicate with you just like a human. And right now we are trying to make the robot can moving smoothly and control things smoothly. Maybe it can drop the bottle, or it can wash the dishes. So the next generation physical AI, we're trying to pushing the AI technology to the real world. So that's what next.
Wow, so cool. I'm really looking forward to it. And Benson, anything to add?
Yes. So I think right now there's a lot of new development in the large language model. So we have the AI infrastructure can train a better model, and also there's a better algorithm, right, to shrink the size of the model. So I think for more as expert, right, model, right, you need a lot of training data. So now we have infrastructure to support it, but also I think for more factory level or company level scenario, right? So for example, when you train a robot, right, to watch over defect in the factory assembly line, they don't need to know the weather, right? They don't need to know the history of human, right? They only focus on the SOP. So that means you can train a model that specializes in certain things, which can lower the total cost, right, of ownership for the large language model deployment. But you can also leverage the big infrastructure to, train on, for example, medical or other more require more expertise, complexity, right? So I think the future is going to be a specialized model, right? A model for everything, every application.
Thank you, Benson. To close, what advice would you give to companies getting started with industrial AI, CK?
When a company want to start, I recommend a website. The website is build.nvidia.com, build.nvidia.com. We built a lot of AI agents on that website. We call that blueprints. If you go to the website, you can try the function of different AI agent. And not only AI agent example, we accelerate a lot of different AI. Maybe have you heard DeepSeek? Maybe 3 months ago, China has created a famous AI, and we bring that AI and make it becomes faster and more compact, and we call that NVIDIA Inference Microservice. If there's some powerful open source AI model, we will bring that to more efficient and run faster and put it on our website, just the build.nvidia.com. So if you want to try some new AI model, just go to the build.nvidia.com. If you want to try the new AI example, just like the AIQ I just mentioned, go to the build.nvidia.com. You can try that. Okay.
Well, it's really a critical information. Everyone can try that. And Benson, how about your viewpoint?
Yes. So I think there are a lot of things now coming out almost every quarter, right? So if you look at Jensen's speech in every GTC and now in Computex, it's a lot of new things are being announced. But I think it still comes back to the basic, right? What can AI solve your challenge? So I think it's wise to start small and build on top of that. And now Advantech and NVIDIA together, we offer a really flexible and scalable AI architecture. So you can, we enable you to be bold, to try. And like CK mentioned, you have all these pre-trained models, right? You can download and try yourself. And you can build some tangible results. And through that, you have more GPU, more S servers, and you see a clear ROI, then you continue, right, to roll out new applications. I think that's the most wise way to build the AI applications.
Thank you, Benson. It's clear that with innovations from NVIDIA and Advantech, industrial AI is no longer a future dream. It's happening now and will impact the future. Thank you for watching today's Inside Studio, and thank you, CK and Benson, for joining our discussion today. Thank you. And if you want to learn more, don't forget to visit our website and come to visit our booth. Thank you for watching. See you next time, Ashley. Bye.